Your cabinet door starts sagging. You tighten the screws. A week later, they're loose again. You fill the holes with glue. A month later, it fails again. The problem isn't the screw. The problem is the material behind it. And if you don't understand why it's failing, you'll keep fixing the same thing over and over. So today, I'm going to break down why cabinet hinges keep ripping out of particle board, and when simple hole repair is no longer enough. This is particle board. It's made from wood chips with fibers mixed with resin then compressed into a panel. And here's the key detail. There are no continuous wood fibers running through it. So when a screw holds in solid wood, it works because the threads compress long wood fibers. The fibers push back. That compression creates friction. That friction creates holding power. But in particle board, there are no long fibers, only compressed fragments. So when you drive a screw into this material, you're not compressing fibers, you're biting into compressed crumbs. It may feel tight at first, but inside it's already breaking down. And a cabinet hinge doesn't just hold weight downward, it constantly experiences pull-out force. Every time you open the door, the screws are being pulled outward, not down, out. And particle board is weakest in that direction. So each time the door moves, the screw threads grind and tear the material inside. You can't see it, but the internal structure is slowly collapsing. And until one day, it completely rips out. So many people pour epoxy into the damaged hole. Epoxy is hard. It fills the cavities. It looks strong. But here's the issues. Epoxy is a rigid plastic mass. It does not recreate wood fiber structure. So when the hinge pulls outward, stress concentrates at the boundary between hard epoxies and weak particle board. One side is rigid, the other side is fragile. That difference creates cracking. Epoxy hardens the surface, but it doesn't restore the structural integrities. So it may hold for a while, then fail again. Another common fix is mixing wood glue with sawdust. This is slightly better than epoxies because sawdust introduces microfiber textures and PVA glue has some flexibilities. That helps distribute stress more evenly. But here's the limitations. You're still bonding everything to already damaged particle board. You're reinforcing weakened material, not replacing it. It can last longer than epoxy, but it still doesn't fully restore load-bearing strength. So if the damage is limited to just the screw holes and the surrounding material is still intact, you can drill the holes larger and glue in hardwood dowels. Now, the screw threads bite into real wood fibers, long fibers, continuous grain, true compression strength. That is a structurally correct repair, but only when the surrounding area is still solid. Now, look at the situations. The particle board around the hinge cup is broken, out far beyond the screw holes. The edges are chipped, the support surface is gone. This is no longer a screw problem. This is a structural collapse problem. If you only insert dowels into the screw holes, the hinge still sits on the weakened edges. Every time the door opens, torque continues tearing the remaining materials. In cases like this, dowels are not enough. The solutions has to change. And there are two reliable options. Option 1, remove the entire damaged sections, cut it clean and square, insert a solid wood or plywood block matching the cabinet thickness, glue it in place securely, and once secure, re-drill the 35mm hinge cup. This restores the full structural support. Option 2, use a hinge repair plate. A metal plate spreads the load across a much wider surface area. Instead of concentrating force into fragile particle board, it distributes stress outward. For large breakouts like this, these are real structural solutions, not temporarily patches. Hardware rarely fails first. The material behind it does. So if you only harden the surface without restoring the structure, you're buying time, not fixing the problems. So when you understand how the material behaves, you know when a simple repair works. And when the foundation itself needs rebuilding, fix your structures and it stays fixed.